Hi, I'm Mavis Malarkey near Mackerel. I married a Turk, but it were all political.
And I'm Rita Ridiculous, the reason your dad moved out of Limeside, and the current queen of pastry in Tog, Tameside, Oldham and Glossop.
See that, can't you?
We've been invited today to the kitchen of those vegan guys.
Oh!
They've passed over their utensils and their
Man,
sharp
that
bits.
looks-
I know, and they'll cut my finger off then.
Yeah.
That one's been good because we're about to cook. And they've said, hey, girls, why don't you come over to our kitchen and do some cooking? Because together we are
The Vegan Queens.
Ooh. What have we been in before? Tell them.
But before we star as such films as When Teresa Met Mary,
The
Trilogy, I think. Oh! Lemon Parfait, and Hurry Up Karen, Clock's Ticking, plus the forthcoming sequel, Hurry Up Karen, Clock's Ticking, whoops, there goes my womb.
And here's the thing. This is not a prop. We're gonna cook. And we're gonna cook nice stuff. I know.
Smells like my ex-husband.
Hiya, we realised in his intro we were that busy talking about stuff and things, we forgot to tell you what we're going to actually cook. I'm having to hold Mavis's arms because she has a tendency to Meryl. Don't you, love?
What?
You like to hold something and pretend you're doing something so the camera focuses on you. It's a Meryl Streep trick. She did it for years, you've took it on. It's no fun here.
This seems like early onset mania, doesn't it?
So let's just have a little chat. What are we cooking today? No, you don't know, do you? Because I'll be doing the cooking and you'll be standing there.
This is why I have to mirror, because I don't get any bleeding lines.
We're going to cook the classic Cornish pasty.
Oh!
But we've got and we're going to attempt a rocket soup.
What's a rocket soup, Rita? Do tell.
Well, it's a soup made with rocket. You know the green peppery leaf you buy in a salad bar?
That's much more straightforward than I was anticipating.
The one we go. Right, let's talk about the ingredients for your Cornish pasties. So of course, you need a just roll puff pastry sheet. Now it's not a homophobic name, it's because it pops up, so don't worry about it. So we've got this. We're going to be trying today the Veggie Kitchen mince from Farm Foods for these pasties. And our Mavis here has marvellously, come on Luke, she's marvellously grated, she's left a bit of a mess, but she's marvellously grated
You know, I saw that.
a couple of carrots and 3 small potatoes.
Do you know what French would call that? Gratin.
So let's start. We're going to turn the oven on. I've already got some oil in my wok. I need you to shift out. Wait.
Sorry. It's not like it's my house around, you know. You carry on, love.
I've got my wok and I've got some oil in there and I've got a large white onion that I've chopped. Not too finely because, oh, don't like a chunk of onion in the Cornish pasty.
Well, this is it, and you could alter, couldn't you, if you did? If you did like a right small bit of onion, I would imagine.
You cut the way you want to cut.
Well,
Folk have no right to tell you how to cut your onion.
She's not wrong.
No
So,
right.
what if you don't have a wok, Rita? What could you do? Could you use a different kind of pan, or do you really have to go out and buy a wok?
No, you could use a big frying pan.
Just a big pan?
Yeah. I'm
Combination.
doing, actually, for today, I'm looking for stuff, aren't I? What's there?
It's not your fault, it's not your kitchen.
I'm going to fry this onion before I add the mince. The mince and onion are going to be fried together for a little while, then I'm going to add the carrot to that.
Right.
Because the carrot is a hard vegetable, it takes a while to cook. However, the grated potato, I'm just going to mix with this once it's cooked. Raw.
Raw.
It needs to be
Raw.
raw because it cooks very, very quickly, potato. In the pasty. Oh, smells like carrot.
Oh, God. I'm glad you remembered what my oven does.
Not your oven, we're in the vegan guy's kitchen.
Glad you remember what the vegan guy's kitchen oven does.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm so glad they invited us round.
Ain't it now? Where have they gone? Are they away?
Well, no, Jason's there,
Oh.
doing the camera.
Oh, so he is.
And,
Where's
oh, he's nearby.
He's got to look home. That's what that was.
Right, Luke.
Right,
Slightly.
Is this sauteing? Is this what we call sauteing?
Oh, I've put quite a lot of oil in there, haven't I? But do you know it needs it for this?
Well, you don't want it going dry, do you?
Well, I'm pouring a lot of stuff in there, you see.
There you go. There you go.
I've got this to put in, and then I'm going to go in with the mince very shortly. In fact, you know what? No, the carrots first, because soya mince doesn't take that long to cook.
Top tip.
So the carrots.
Look at them beautifully grated carrots.
Hey, I tell you what, mate, you did a right flaming good job of them.
Thanks, darling.
No, you did.
Thanks,
You did a right
darling.
good job. She'd nearly shorn her knuckles off.
I have.
She'd go in there hard.
That.
Like this. She won
Knuckles
like
of
that.
steel. Knuckles of steel.
Like that, grating carrots.
Where I were.
Like
I
that.
were.
I remember.
That were my Everest. I'm just going to put that out there.
Although you have to cooking a bit more, haven't you? Because
Do you know what I have, look?
You've got this fancy fella now.
Right.
And I remember not too long back, I was having a conversation on the phone, and you saying to me, you'll never guess what I'm doing. I said, what? She said, you'll never guess, try and guess. I said, so I guessed about 17 times. Are you crocheting? Are you washing your knickers?
It got a bit repetitive, to be fair.
She said, no. She said, I'm cooking donuts.
I were. And do you know what? They went down a bleeding storm, do you know, love?
Where did you get the recipe?
I got the recipe from, what do you call this? There's a website, we'll put a link in the description. And it's right lovely but simple, easy vegan recipes online.
Oh.
For all sorts of baked goods. Lovely it was. We turned out right nice in the end. They were much appreciated by the local community.
There's a hell of a lot of carrot in here. Hell of a lot.
The story really touched her, you can tell, can't you?
Paul and Jason had to buy some new salt and pepper grinders today, because the ones, these were £9 in Sainsbury's, but the ones that they had already, which were far more expensive, were rubbish and the salt wasn't coming out. I mean, it actually wasn't coming out. Well, you know, you want the salt that comes out, don't you? Salt and pepper in your carrot and onion mix. That's salt and pepper. Shut you now, you're bothering me with that noise. Oh, can't hear me. Right, passes that mince.
What? Two-person job, really.
Let's get this in the pan.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Now, this is the first time we're trying this this soya mince from Farm Foods, but the items are only £3 for £5.
That's really good.
And they're doing, I've remembered now, burgers, sausages, mince, meatballs, chicken poppers.
That like popcorn chicken.
That's right. 5 items.
5 items. Don't that make a mockery, Rita? I were only reading the other day how expensive it is to be vegan. Doesn't that make a mockery?
Oh, I've had folk, well, I'll tell you what, those vegan guys, lovely fellas. I looked on their Instagram not so long back, they've done this image. Now, they've done the image as a counteract to another image that someone had written saying, stop saying everyone can be vegan. Some people can't because of finances and illnesses and no. So I, being me,
Being you.
well, not me.
Well, you make quite
What am I talking? It's because I was talking to Paul before.
It's easy for get confused. She's had a right cob on, so she split up with Bill over the party.
No, it's true.
See previous.
So, Paul was telling me, he said, it's right angered me, that image. I said, make an opposite image. So he did. Well, the flack back, the back chat, the nap crack.
Did the flap hit the jar?
There he got on Instagram for it.
Really?
I were appalled. So yeah, people are very defensive over it these days, but you know, this stuff from Farm Foods proves categorically that you do not, and I repeat one more time, you do not have to be wealthy to be a vegan.
No?
You can do it very, very cheaply these days. You know, I mean, how cheap's an apple?
20p at certain leading supermarkets.
Let's have a look at this, Jason. So it's looking a bit beige. So what we're going to do at this point now is we're going to add 2 of our mine and Paul and Jason's, and I don't know about you, Mavis, very favourite flavouring ingredients.
Oh,
Maggi. Liquid seasoning.
Yes.
So what we like to do when we're doing that is lift a leg. Yeah? It's kind of a beefy taste.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
And I'm going to put just a little shake of Bisto Best caramelised onion gravy powder.
You know, I've just been reading.
Just a little shake. You've been reading what?
I'm reading the back of this mince, you know. Apparently, manufactured in Leeds.
Oh!
Would you believe? So it's made right here in the UK.
So we're supporting local produce.
And yeah, and even if you're a Tory, you can get involved. No matter what your views. Hey, she's not messing about! She's not messing! I am really.
Right. Little bit of wine. Now, you can use water, but because I'm doing these for us, I'm going to use a little bit of wine just to create a bit of liquid, which is going to get fully flavoured up by the onion gravy powder anyway. So you're not really going to... You're not really going to taste it as wine.
No.
Don't worry about it as wine.
No.
Still, actually, a little bit more fluid in there, I think. Just a little bit.
Oh, lovely. Look at that.
It's to keep it nice and wet.
Looks very moist, I must say, Rita.
It does, doesn't it?
It does very moist indeed.
Now it's gone a bit more browner rather than beige.
Oh, that smells. You can't smell because that's not a thing, yeah. But
oh, imagine that, smell-o-vision.
Imagine what the world would be if we'd have invested in smell-o-vision rather than nuclear warfare. It'd be a social revolution, wouldn't it?
It'd be fabulous, wouldn't
And
it?
to my mind, far more useful.
Well, it'd depend what kind of programme you were watching, really, wouldn't it? I mean, if you were watching a programme about flower picking, lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely smell-o-vision.
A cookery show.
Yeah, if you were watching a programme about, let's say, a dog sanctuary, and they were cleaning up the poop.
That's more of an
of course,
acquired
is a
taste.
necessary thing.
That's much more of an acquired taste, isn't it?
Well, then it would, maybe you would have the option to turn off smell-o-vision, just with your voice.
That's true, that's what you could do. Voice
Smell-o-vision off!
Couldn't you? Smell-o-vision off! Off, I tell ya!
Should you have a little taste?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had a cracker bread yesterday.
Oh! Definitely more pepper.
That's beautiful.
I do have to say as well, I think that one of the classic ingredients with the innards of a Cornish pasty is white pepper. Now, the lads don't have white pepper here in the cupboards because they never use it for anything.
Well, that were a miss.
So we're just using lots of black pepper. However, if you've got a pinch of white pepper, and maybe you're only doing 2 pasties, so then you like use half a bag of mince, half an onion, less potato, less carrot. So that's kind of cooked through enough now that that's cooked through enough now that we can
Lovely.
turn it off. Leave it to cool, not too cool, but we do need to leave it to cool for a bit. Then, and then we'll come back and show you what we're going to do next.
It's been 84 years.
See, this is what I was talking about before, when I mentioned about the Meryl like Meryl Streep. She's done nothing with that, except as soon as Jason picks up the camera, she starts huffing and puffing and pretending like she's done a right load of stuff. So we've got that in the bowl. Luke!
Simply not true.
Luke, this is the mince, carrot and onion that we fried up before and added some flavourings in. And now, classically, we're going to add the grated potato that little Missy over there grated earlier. Now, I've not squoze it or anything because I want that liquid in there. And then here's where you get to be a proper Meryl. Right, this needs mixing really, really, really well so that everything's combined equally. In fact, there's a possibility, because I've made so much of this mixture, that we might need another potato, actually.
What?
Or it's going to be more like...
What?
It's going to be more like a minced beef style pasty with a bit of potato. That's not what we're making,
No.
is it? You know. We should phone Karen and invite her round.
Karen. By the time Karen gets here, we'll have cooked them.
Don't be flicking bits of tater off your fingers on the table.
What are the potatoes come there?
I just watched it's on camera.
How could you be watching?
It's
You
on
were supposed to be
camera.
mixing properly, weren't you?
There'll be an annotation on YouTube when this goes on.
There will
saying,
not.
Luke, see.
See, no, look, see, just did it then. I dropped the ball and it jumped out.
Yeah, but I saw that other bit come off your finger.
No, you're a liar.
You're the liar.
Don't you start with me.
Luke, I said...
It needs a good mix, she said, so she's just been done it all. Have you seen her?
Well, why don't you grate another potato and we'll come back.
Also, this hypothetical
Listen
potato is
now!
an actual potato then, is it?
You're ruining this for me. Sorry. We'll come back when we've grated another tater. Oh, we're busy doing things in the kitchen. She's rinsing this, she's been doing it 12 minutes. Here, come on, carry on now, take that off. Because what she's just done, our Mavis is, she's grated another potato, but this time we left the skin on it.
Why do we rule that, Luca?
Because it'll add a nice bit of texture and it's a bit more fibre.
Top tip.
Because there's nothing wrong with tater skin. I mean, obviously, we have to see how these turn out when they're done. There you go, darling. Mix that.
Shall I have a mix of this
Yes,
then?
you mix that round.
You get in
very
tight
well.
and watch me mixing.
It-
Yeah, I won't be police.
Well, this is why I don't ask you to do many
Well,
things.
you do it then.
Right,
No,
well-
I'll do it. You're making me nervous
No, just
now.
let me show you out.
Right.
Right, watch.
I'll tell you
Well,
what.
no, just
do you
watch.
want to do it
Watch.
this time and
No,
then
watch.
next? Okay.
Right. Put your utensil underneath.
Mm.
Bring it round. It's called folding. Utensil underneath, but bring the underneath round.
A bit like CPR,
So
innit?
that way you're not going to the edges of the bowl and knocking things all over the shitty table that's got to be cleaned up after.
Well, you don't care. It's not your house. Not your house, is it?
We've got to clean. They left a note. They left a note.
No. Utensil under.
There we go. Now you're doing it right.
Turn it over. Utensil under. Turn it over. Utensil under. Turn it over. Should
Now-
be an NHS pamphlet on this, shouldn't
I've actually got enough for about 8 pasties here.
8?
Yeah. Which is good because I've got 2 sheets of puff pastry and we've got family coming round tomorrow. So doing this, well, sorry, Paul and Jason. You know Paul and Jason? Those vegan guys. They've got family coming round tomorrow.
Put yourself another patch on, love.
So here's what we're doing. We're
Picking it up and folding it over.
preparing food for
We're
them.
picking it up and we're folding it over.
Yes, we are.
We're picking it up and we're folding the damn thing over. That's what we're doing.
And then in the very next shot, let's do a wavy down and then you can do the same with the effect.
A wavy down.
Right, hang on. In the next scene, we shall be putting this in pastry parcels. Put the pan down.
Why? Why?
She said I'll just watch you from the background. Then she picks a pan up so she can be all
I'm just
right.
gonna clean.
Pastry sheet. Oh, don't forget what it was. No, you saw it before, but Luke, just roll. Okay. So pastry sheet. Take it out of its sleeve, as you do, and then we roll it out. Well, we don't roll it out, we just unfurl it,
Oh, yeah.
if you like.
Oh, look at that.
Not nice, that?
Flat that into.
Now, what Paul and Jason normally do, because let's not forget, you know, they're the main cooks, aren't they?
Is this their kitchen,
It's
Pam?
their kitchen.
You should have
So,
started.
I'm going to go, you stay there, you. I'm going to go as near to the middle, there, as I can, and straight down the middle. And then, I'm going to do the same here, this way. Down there. There you've got your 4 pasties.
Bleeding gorgeous.
So,
Look at that.
what we do now is, so we've got a nice working space, yeah. put our other 3 bits of pastry on here.
Do you want me to help, love, or are you quite capable?
I'm alright.
You're alright, love.
All
okay,
right.
then fine. I'll just
You're
stand here, not doing anything.
Well, you're standing
intrusive.
there looking lovely, aren't you?
I am.
Well, surely that's something, isn't it?
Mmm.
So here's our 1 square of pastry. I'm just going to give it a little pull at the sides.
More of an oblong if we're being pedantic.
Yes, no, you're right, but it's going to be a square pasty.
Right.
So all we do.
Someone walked over my grave then.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
I know.
Been built.
I know, but you know what? It happens a lot though, so I'm worried that I'm like, I'll be buried on a highway or something.
Do you know what it will be?
What?
It'll be Bill,
Mm.
because he knows I've moved in with you.
Yeah. But he's not dead, is he?
No.
Oh no, they don't have to be dead, do they? He's not dead, is he?
No.
No.
Not that I know of. So, Luke.
That's a generous serving.
Well, it's not actually. I'm going to put more in than that.
Or, it's not a generous serving at all and I am a fool.
So we're going to fill,
Mm.
and it is probably, even with our extra potato that we added,
Yes.
it's still probably going to be more of a kind of minced beef style pasty.
But that's alright, because it smells amazing.
Oh, it's good stuff.
I'm not going to lie.
No, it's really good stuff.
Just keep working it.
Need to get this all away from the edges though.
Oh yeah. You don't want to be a messy queen, do you? Oh no. Oh yeah.
When there's one of them in a double act already, you don't need another, do you?
Why have you been palling round with?
So you know what to do with these, don't you? Most of you now. I think they know what to do with these. We fold it over.
Sorry,
Here, watch.
I'm watching.
Very simply. Fold it over.
Mm.
Pinch with our fingers
Mm.
along the seam.
You're right that it's hard, but you haven't got nails, isn't it?
If you're not, no, I'm not even going to do a voice because it annoys me. And I like Alaska.
Don't say that.
No, I like Alaska as a rule.
Yeah.
I just think people who say things like, if you're not doing it this way, you're not doing it right, is basically what they're saying.
Right, yeah.
Now, Trixie Mattel and Cassia.
Tracy Martel and
Yeah.
Southern. Right.
They never wear nails
No, they don't.
unless it's stuck on a glove. But look at them with the shows and
They've
everything.
got their own show, haven't they? They've done all sorts.
They're having a marvellous time,
Yeah.
aren't they? So here we go. Here's our first
Oh, look at that!
plastic. But what? Yeah.
Look at that.
So all I've done is I've pressed it down with my finger,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, are you going to do it with a
I'm
fork?
going to do it properly. So, and it plus you get that nice little crispy.
She's so professional.
What's the name
What
now?
have you got in your mouth?
Oh no. It's awful though.
What?
Here, look. All the way around.
Oh,
Like that.
yeah. Oh, yes.
So we just give it a really nice seal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, where's that now, Karen? And then,
Pricky to the top.
Twat. Un, deux, trois, my lord. Un, deux, trois. There you go.
Lovely, look at that.
Repeat, in our case 8 times, in your case maybe 2, maybe 4,
Maybe
6.
16.
Stomach foul on my lip.
Is that?
Yeah.
It's that lip gloss from Boots, isn't it?
Is it just, it's skin?
What?
Skin!
That's not skin, is it skin?
I'm losing skin off my
Are you
face!
sure it's not shallot?
Hey, watch it. You've had shallot, you. Sorry.
Here's the messy one.
We're going to carry on with this. Then put the oven on to preheat
Strong, that, isn't it?
at 180. And then we're going to put these into bake. This is going to be a very long video. We're not going to have time to do the soup.
Oh, I can't do a soup, not today, not after everything that's happened.
So we're going to leave the soup for Paul and Jason to do on those vegan guys' accounts tomorrow. But we will be back to show you these when they're all done, which will be quite simple. Let's do a nice pose. Very down now. So, a button on your head. That's not right. Come up, darling.
We're just checking they were all
Come
level, Rita.
We've done a marvellous job. We've
Yeah.
done half each and we've made them into lovely pasty shapes. Come have a look. Come have a look there, Jason. They're doing so.
Those are the ones that look like plug sockets.
Mine are the best ones because
Yeah,
she doesn't
mine
like
are the
to
ones
bake.
that look like people trying to break out of a pastry prison.
I'm just going to give them a little brush over with some cocoa milk, which actually I don't normally do, but one of the vegan guys, oh I keep saying our, don't know who I am, one of the vegan guys' page likers answered a question from another page liker about brushing, because she said, you know, do you brush your pastry after? And I said, we never do. And this girl said, oh, I always do, just a bit of soya milk or something. So I'm trying it just to see if it, you know,
Why not?
maybe it has a bit of a glaze or something, which would be nice.
2018 at the end of the day.
Right, so these are now going to go in the oven at 180 until they're done. So we'll try and time that, but I'm going to say about 25 minutes.
5 minutes.
And we've got all this filling left. So it's the perfect thing to add a bit more water and wine to, a bit more gravy powder, and serve it with mashed potatoes.
Ah!
Savoury mince, mashed potatoes, peas.
Ah!
Bob's your auntie. Gemini's your auntie.
Fanny's your uncle and your grand's in the Air Force.
Mavis is your friend.
Mavis is your sometimes friend.
And we'll come back when these are baked.
The thing is, I think when you've got a good face, you can get away without wearing a lot of slack, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You
Right.
never wear a lot.
I don't, I just normally go in with a lip balm, just to keep my lips moist, and then, you know, on occasion a nice vegan moisturiser.
Touch of blush.
Exactly, yeah.
It is.
That's all you need.
We'll
That's all
just
you...
go over and look at this for a sec.
What's that?
Oh, it's alright. I'll just check and stuff.
Shall I have a look as well, just to be sure?
Ooh. Oh, be careful.
Ooh, no, it's just that chippy kidney.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm
So, ladies and gentlemen,
all
8
neither or both.
Cornish pasties.
Look at them.
Aren't they? Now, Paul and Jason tell me that folk have said to them before, why don't you ever have a taste of the things you do? It's so nice. So we do occasionally. They do occasionally. They do.
Do they?
They do occasionally.
No.
Let's check our weight. Yeah. So we're going to cut one of these
Oh, listen to that.
into 3.
Oh, listen to that. Oh, look at that.
Let's go and have a look inside.
Look at that.
See? Nice.
All bits.
Yeah. Thanks, love. Jason. Shall we?
Let's have a little.
Oh, it's very hot.
Oh, 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 oh.
Mmm.
Oh,
it's nice, that.
It's lovely. Oh.
It does taste a bit like a Cornish pasty. Doesn't it?
Mm.
Oh. I'll finish that in a minute when it's cooled down.
Goodness, I'm not one for lippy.
And you can't, well, I've not smudged my balm, have I?
No, you're fine. You still look quite juicy.
She just banging it in his face and then going, oh, oh, oh. Don't grit, lad.
Aye. Well, they were lovely. Do you know what, Rita? They were I'm so glad I invited you to live with me. Not here, because this is the kitchen of the vegan guys.
The vegan
Paul and
guys.
Jason, but
those vegan guys. I think they said that.
Did they say that? Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, you've a good cultural knowledge.
I do pay attention to other vegan pairs and duos and couples
and such and so on and so forth and quadrilles.
Right, we're going to leave it there.
Yeah.
The boys are going to do the soup tomorrow.
Not a soup. I couldn't do a soup. Not a soup. Not after today. Not after everything that's happened.
This was just merely Cornish pasties, and it will constitute the first recipe video for the vegan queens and February's video for those vegan guys. I think they do this. Shove things in pastry.
Oh, my nipples went all out there.
I'm just doing a cat here. Running away.
So I open that
from
fridge
it all.
for you. Waft you a bit.
Yeah, thanks.
Go on.
Oh, it's nice that. What's in that bowl? Oh,
Shallots. Shallots for your soup.
Let's see tomorrow.
For not your soup.
We want to thank you very much for watching
Thank
and
you.
for spending your time with us.
Thank you.
I've been Rita Ridiculous.
And I've been Mavis Malarkey Mackerel. Married a Turk, but it were all political.
Together we are
The Vegan Queens. Oh.
And we'll see you next time, girl.
Bye, love. Tune in. She's single now, and this is all she has.